It is Realty Photo Day and we're a little behind. It's kind of chaos, but it will get ready. I got a helper doing his laundry over there. I've got a big helper moving furniture.
That's not open.
Cody's just being cute. So not only do I have to get the house tidied up, but we're staging things. Whew, that was a close call. It was pretty chaotic and down to the wire. I almost didn't finish in time. Okay, I'll be honest, I didn't finish in time. When the lady came to take the realty photos of our home to post it online, I was not done yet. I was still cleaning the bathroom and random spots here and there, but she graciously started photographing downstairs and doing the 3D tour in the basement, which was finished, and then worked her way around me as I finished my cleaning. So I just wanted to give you a staged home tour. So let's start on the outside. While I didn't quite have enough time to weed the cracks in the sidewalk, I really do otherwise like the curb appeal. I put a lot of work into some projects. I love the contrast of the black mulch against those white rocks, and you can see that the fence is looking nice and bright. I touched that up too with some new paint. Besides painting those stairs to make them stick out, I put a few whimsical things in the flower beds that people might notice and make it a little bit more memorable. There's a gnome house, that flag, and here's my little bush shrub thing that I potted. If you like gardening projects, you can go back and see all the things that I did in my Planting Joy playlist. And if you notice, I picked out a more unusual oval-shaped floor mat that says welcome home, a little bit of subliminal messaging there. I touched up any nicks in my front door paint. Bright turquoise, much better than the black that it used to be. The brightest on the block, so it's definitely memorable. There's that wreath my daughter designed for the staging. I put a new carpet down. I've got the countertops cleared. Well, you're not supposed to be in the tour. Aren't you cute? Everything's removed from the top of the fridge and the cabinets. I've got some pops of color. Lemons are a really good thing to stage with. Everything's clean and tidy. I've shined all my stainless steel appliances. Fresh plants are a really welcoming thing. I've got a nice tall live plant in that corner, kind of disguising some maybe unsightly cords behind the drink counter. I've got my coffee and tea station staged. You can see some live plants around. Everything's really decluttered. Like I said, my goal before was decluttering quite a bit, and I wanted to push myself far, but in order to move, I really pushed myself farther than I ever thought I could, decluttering about 80%. There aren't pictures on the wall anymore. Nothing too personal so that people can envision themselves in the space. I've got the table set with white plates, clear glasses, and fresh greenery. The stager explained to me that you want to use white plates because it brightens things up, it just looks a lot lighter, and then you want to use clear glasses because it keeps it from looking too cluttered. Your eye doesn't stop at it. And my friend allowed me to borrow these from her because I didn't have them, and I'm a minimalist. I don't want to just go buy extra things, so thank you, Tammy. Here's my newly renovated bathroom. Well, updated anyways, maybe not renovated. Fresh paint on the walls, accidentally purple, but still looks nice and clean and much better than it did before. I did a lot of repair behind the wall and the sink. Things look nicely updated with that mirror. Shiplap is in. It's just a kind of a happy looking bathroom. Again, as I've said in the recent staging videos, no carpeting on the floor in the space. It just makes it look bigger and people would add their own. They don't need to see yours. I've removed the shower curtain so that you can just really see the tile, as well as giving the room more of a sense of space. Now we're entering the master bedroom. I painted a couple paintings to put above the bed just to kind of tie all the colors together. I'll show you that in a future video. I've sort of staged things with my jewelry, just kind of simple and yet inviting and interesting. Clutter and things are hidden unless I'm staging with them. I've got a live plant in the corner to draw attention to the bright light. We always thought that little nook area was an awkward space, so putting a plant there kind of solves that. And otherwise, it's just a really calm, clear space. I had used magic erasers on the walls or touched up on paint, spot cleaned all of the trim and the floor. I did a lot of work. There was a lot of caulking along the trim around the house. So those magnolia flowers are actually fake, but the greenery is real, as I shared in my last video. Anything attached to the wall, like that piano top piece of wood I turned into a shelf, we just left. And we also left that corner closet thing. My writing desk I kept. The furniture I either gave to a friend. The carpet I also gave to my friend since it matched the furniture. The pew bench I sold, but we left the TV center because it was too big to move, and honestly I didn't think it would make it through another move. I kept the big frame and the big clock, and I really just loved the sliding glass doors and all the light they let in. But if you watch my creepy neighbor video, there's some things I don't mind about leaving that. And even though it was kind of an odd room to decorate, I think I tried to stage it to its best advantage. So I think it all came together. It all felt bright and clean, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I gave away these cubbies, but I kept my military trunk upholstered bench seat that I had painted. You can go watch that video if you're interested. We left that giant mirror on the wall. I think I only paid $30 for it anyways. But I just didn't want to remove it because there's a big hole behind it because we were so bad at hanging. We left the drink station with the home in the contract. My husband fixed these closet doors so that they work and they're attached because they had been in the shed for a while. I cleaned and organized my little wash cupboard here. Even though these bedrooms have very bright designs, the realtor said not to worry about it and that they photograph well, so I was happy I didn't have to repaint. You can go back and watch the videos if you want to know what these rooms looked like before the makeovers. There were lots of marks on this wall. I did a lot of touch-up painting. I was somewhat sad to leave this black dresser desk combo, but we left all of the furniture in this room, including the bed, just not like the personal effects like the sheets or those funny cat pictures, just because our next home already had beds and we just didn't need any more furniture for that house. So we wrote this into the contract. In this tiny diamond-shaped bathroom, it was definitely important not to have any floor mats or shower curtains or hand towels or trash cans, anything that would take up extra visual space other than a nice new towel. Oh man, I forgot to take that out. The craft and sewing room. This is where my decluttering and YouTube journey began. My closed door room. My craft hoard. It's hard to believe that now I'm leaving it. Okay, let's go to the basement now. So we got new carpets and they're beautiful. This was my most difficult space to declutter because I just didn't have a vision for it. There was no purpose that I could see for it until I envisioned what a potential buyer might want it to use it as. So maybe that's a helpful takeaway for you, to stage it, but for living.